I am back. I think it's gonna be a short stream. Maybe. Or shorter. We shall see. But it will depend. Okay. Anyways, let's get started. I am streaming roughly 2 hours later than I had initially expected, so there's that. I forgot about this. I think I can hold the chocobo button.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sand.
It's over.
What's that Tara's? Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna even get much done this stream. Let's just walk around for now. See what I can discover and find.
Caution.
Wrong one. Oh well. Okay, so 50 gil, useless. I guess. I don't know why that crevice is there. There's nothing in that spot. But sure. There's probably like some kind of quest or whatever. There, Tina. And I will just have to discover at a later time. Make way, or make for the Dali Mill Inn.
I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive! Let us turn back before we lose our way!
No.
It's over.
I am going to lose my way on purpose. Is this a special type of chocobo? Let's find out. Alright.
Let's go. Faster.
Yes, faster. Let's go. I don't know what's here. Let's find out. I can ignore those, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a salamander.
Thanks, Gal.
Okay, got that. That's it? That's nothing.
Ready,
Too
Gal?
lame.
Yeah.
What showed up? What was that? Oh, it's just scorpions. Nothing worth going after. I was hoping there'd be some interesting items at least, but I guess not. Could be that this area just clears up from the storm that's here right now, and then interesting stuff will show up later. Well, I'm gonna actually check the settings, see if there's a way to put up a mini-map or something that I just might have missed.
That'll do, Gal.
Really? They're making me walk here? Why? Oh, this is clearly a combat area since I can do this.
Let's go.
Alright, yeah, let's just go there. I'm gonna try to skip the fights.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Flag.
You let me come with
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
you. Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, let's see. There's peoples. Can I talk to them if I dismount? The answer is no.
Those soldiers were in the inn.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes.
Huh.
I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Come on.
So there's just a resting area. I'll get to hear some noise, I guess. I'm gonna ignore that for now.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Alright, I guess I'm officially in town now. Oh, black chocobos.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
They put on their hoods. That's not gonna do much. But I guess, sure. Ugh.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
That's not soup. Oh, Joshua's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Dang, they're so close to each other. Would she recognize Clive if she sees him? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay, he has his hoods up. Probably not helping.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then. Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle? Sorry.
Dang, she didn't see.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Dang, Byron's eating everything.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Wow, he's actually eating everything. Alright, well, let's just do this. Make it easier. Actually, they're not taking that much damage.
The outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Okay. That was easy.
for your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Was she watching? He was watching. Come on, she has to know that's Clive. I did not see.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Ooh, what's happening here?
Clive?
Alright, how did he know it was this room?
What is it now? It's nothing. Let's go.
Let's see. Okay, jeez. Send it to Joshua. Royal Knights of Volud. Still covered in all that blood. Blood.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their...
Oh, there's your friends.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Anything I can interest you in?
Not worth it. It's only 5. I guess it's the only thing worth it, really.
My thanks.
Everything else I don't think I care for.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home.
Anything I can allow? My good man, we're seeking to expand our business in the region and would...
Well, we're best known for...
Thank you. Oh, no. Well...
Two townspeople. Gotcha.
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name...
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. The owner's only a young sprig.
The Briar's...
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Is it this person? This person looks shady.
I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
I'm in the right spot, right? Oh, there's one person right here.
Can I help you?
Yes, a long-standing pillar.
Then you should ask. He's been here for years. No, try the baths. That's...
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows. Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been...
I beg your pardon.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in...
Play enemies, sure. Let's go. Enemies bested.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
to the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here,
Let's
have
go.
a taste.
Alright, that's not what I expected, but I guess.
My carpets have bright.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. Ah, so much for Rosina Della.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. Sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly...
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
How old is Lubor?
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
Still pretty young.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
I mean, I'll accept. I don't know what exactly I'm doing.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Might as well save.
you have a moment?
Depends what.
Just a question.
Well, we're a stone's throw. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the men of the Rock throw their money away.
Is that so?
The men of the Rock are Lord Cook's private guard. He must be a generous man. They spend when they come.
Light me and
Needed
dark.
to a silken softness.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, sir? Ugh, then be off with you.
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my brain. I don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you?
A deposit? Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
He was right there. Where'd he go?
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
He wasn't able to finish her sentence. I'm curious.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
You said he's upstairs.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Oh, it was this way.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it, and I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things, but my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Where? Okay.
What was
So
all
just
that
go
crashing
straight,
and banging
gotcha.
about?
Fly, Ambrosia.
This place looks pretty big. We'll worry about it later, though. Look at all those wild chocobos. Are those red chocobos?
I'll take it from here.
Whoa, that's a lot of crystal.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would
Yeah, I can't believe he just did that right
My
there.
lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
The last guy? Oh, Torgos. This with them. Oh, more enemies? Well, let me collect these before I do anything else.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades, and those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
That's another pin or something, or badge. Desert Rose from Lubor.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you. Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Cid.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
Why is it always an owl nowadays?
I'm trusting you, Cid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete, yay! Follow the crystals.
Clive. You and I... What?
That makes much more sense.
Alas. Still, ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy. At least they did. So, how very fitting. Of course, there's simply no other way.
So he's at least
Farewell now.
on that side as well. Okay, so 2 side quests. Let's go ahead and do them before I...
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master...
I wouldn't put it...
either... Oh, sorry. I'm Sava, soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of... I don't suppose you have...
I'm afraid.
Never mind.
I could give you a hand. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a...
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep it...
The way I see it, there's only one way we need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk. There's the butcher. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the... All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find.
All right.
Let's hope there's someone...
Prioritize this. They're probably either some kind of special material or style.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadths of...
Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what...
You're a black...
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chop.
So a knife that stays...
Plates and pots!
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
I feel like they're closed for a different purpose.
All those years of toil...
Are you all right?
The baths are... Second thought.
That depends on...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned sky. I've no doubt that my woes... But I can't go and invest. I'm bound to these baths in more ways...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by these baths. My life...
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't you?
Hanging lanterns!
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now.
Okay, let's do the one in this area first. Before I go to that section.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Oh, yes, they're quite slick.
Carpets.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Somewhere in this area then? Oh, they're probably at the bay.
Just look at the detail. Wait,
Well, let me see. The chance they're over here.
You can't even fill my...
Even upstairs.
1,000 gil for a measly...
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Alright, so let's check this area. I don't see anything there. Maybe all the way over here. Don't see anything. Possible upstairs.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they put my stance on Lucas trophies.
I need a drink.
You're going to drink
Okay, according to this, right in front of the bath. Means I missed them if that isn't. Or they're like right here. Up here it is.
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question.
Oh. Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending kindness for...
Thank you.
All business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Plates and pots!
Needed to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Make her fine.
So, you learn anything useful, or...?
Only that a blade should be durable and...
All the cook said was that he needs too heavy and they...
So we're no better off than... Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with... That can't be right. I've bandied enough... No.
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start.
Agreed. Lubor...
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lube. I bet she'd know.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
What? Really?
Carting off our crystals.
All the way over there? I'm heading the right way, right? Yep.
Run like the wind.
seems excessive, but this is probably the last part of this side quest. At least that's my guess.
Thanks, girl. Any luck?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options, they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone, but adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Oh, well, guess they're both there. So I saved some time by doing that part.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
The most fragrant herbs and
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Here, have a taste.
Plates and pots!
Sweet incense. What?
We should get going soon.
Jeez, look at all this limestone.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Salmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign...
No budge.
And there's more. I fear there may be more trouble. If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then... I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
I will not go back because I want to do this one since I'm already here. Oof.
by the flames. That explains the heat.
I'm surprised this actually does damage. Go. Enemy slain, let's go. I did not do well that fight though.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Let me get this. The silk. I think there should be anything else, right? Oh, there's a chest. Get that chest. Sharp fangs. Anything else? Okay, let's go back now. That's probably it.
There he is. The man who said... I was hoping we'd be... The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear.
Now, tell me this. What did...
Not what I expected.
I explained I found bombs there.
You tell her fine. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. But I burdened you with my... Right. It's high time I got...
Breath of the Infernite and Scarletite. Oh, okay, no, I got that before.
The, scrubbing is almost finished.
Needed to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics, fresh from
I hear you and the Master are working together now. I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this...
You are one of the good... You and that merchant boat, she's got quite a... Now...
That doesn't look that great.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Wait, it's a hunting knife?
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy. Heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Carving out a niche. Ooh, whoa, that gave a lot. 520?
Thank you, Clive.
Alright, let's save.
I honestly...
I'm curious. So let's take a look.
I don't think I could have done it without...
Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing here. Okay, cool.
All your help.
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
When did you get so big?
You wish to talk? Best of luck.
Alright, let's go for Drake's Fang now.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the grill. Get it while it's hot.
Sweet incense. What?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
What do you want? Directions?
Directions would be nice. I don't like how this is Drake's Fang. This is indeed the crystal. Doesn't look like a fang. At least I wouldn't call it that. Looks more like an eye to me. like
Good girl.
something else. Like Drake's breath, at least that makes sense given the color of the crystal,
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
the shape. But then I think the breath could have also been called a fang, and I would have no complaints there.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Right. The girls are furious about it.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
Hello. Game is decent. There's a lot of just... what is it called? A lot of cutscenes. Gameplay's fun, but pretty simple for the most part. Although I do die to some random fights on occasion, so... I guess it's not too easy. But I definitely see why it did not
There it is. Drake's Fang.
get put up for Game of the Year last year.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Story's alright.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert.
You'll
need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Byron's a
Till
G.
then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
What a good boy.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Dang, he just went mad there. Okay, let's check to make sure. Nothing interesting. Order sold. A hideaway. Also, I like how the hideaway is in the middle of a lake, but you can't see the lake at all in the map. How many crystals left? There's 3. 3 crystals, and then this was probably the light crystal. The one that was here was the fire. Seeing how this one's purple, that's probably dark. That's probably water or ice. Still don't know what this giant hole is. They'll probably explain it though. But let's continue. Drake's Fang. Unlike the other mother crystals of Valistia that tower above the realm, Drake's Fang lies buried deep within a hollow crag called a geode. That explains its shape. Is that why it's called a fang?
Fuck! What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch!
Who that?
I'll kill it!
Royal Knights Lord Commander. Lord Commander of the Wings of Walood's armies, he accompanied his liege to Fort Zernitra in the Republic of Dalmekia to negotiate the provision of reinforcements from the Royal Order of Knights. So Dazbog. And Drake's Fang.
Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
And he desperate.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
Did she really drink the ether? Like, when she primed, seemed like she was just desperate.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
Do you see this already, or like right next to the crystal? Or
Muthos is here. Well, it shall be so.
I think this is the first time.
You may leave everything to me,
Oh.
Your Majesty.
All right. I think this is the first time someone other than those who heard it before calls him Mythos. Mythos. Ooh. What is that?
Orcs.
Ah, there you go. That's the answer.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Is the darkness? I don't know if I'll be able to fight Kupka then. I'm assuming we're gonna fight Titan at the end.
Army now. How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. We need to
There's more enemies here. That's a good time to use this.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest. Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Alright, sure. Let's do this. Okay, so where do I go now? Through the gates? Yep. The favor of lightning. Gonna walk around first, see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's see. This isn't as great as I would have hoped. I'll master this.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Oh, look who's there. Level up, yeah. Alright, my controller might be having a slight delay. Ooh. Magic boss. Alright, let's go.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here? Too slow.
I thought I was gonna dodge that. Oh, that was a nice way to finish it off. So much monies. Is there anything special to find here? Doesn't look like it. That was a... It was a fun... No, it was an okay fight. I don't think it was particularly fun. I think it was terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Oh, I'm right at the crystal. What is it called? Kingdom of Waloed, sole surviving nation in Ash. Okay. Men of the Rock.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
I'll say it does look very impressive. Boss fight time, I guess. Let's go.
Let the trial begin.
Is this a boss?
What the hell?
With me, Torgal.
is a pretty easy fight. Okay, the previous fight was way more fun. This one was just boring. Favor of lightning thunder. Increases thunderstorm damage by 10%. Okay. That's pretty suspicious.
Seems we're expected.
I would not like that. But like, what other option do you have but to go forward?
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs
Safe here.
do this too? What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Okay. Cutscene? Alright, let's see. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the... I don't know what icon that is, but look for that icon. Defeat these enemies quickly or risk taking extra damage.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Another fight? Yep.
Too slow.
still do this. Oh, you're staggered. Let's save just in case. I might be over leveled judging from the everything else. I guess that's not the way. Was I supposed to go this way? Or is there a different way that I just did not see? Oh.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Alright, boss fight. The inner sanctum for Drake's Fang. Wait, I actually did not read this. Let's see. Sacred chambers in which the hearts of the mother crystals are enshrined. Believed to have been created before the time of the fallen, they retain a portentous air even now, long after mankind has forgotten their significance.
Just what I needed.
Alright, let's just do this. Hopefully more doesn't spawn after. Dang it!
Better be the last of them.
I hope so too. Let's keep going. Woo! Dang, this place looks fancy compared to the others. There's Kupka.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much.
Kupka!
I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Oh.
Get away from her! Benedicta!
Whoa.
I'll kill you, Oswald!
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now.
Alright. Well, I guess I will be fighting Titan if this is the fight.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
Okay, that's Joshua. Right? No, can't be. There's no reason for Joshua to be in a hood. Oh, Titan has no arms or hands. Never mind. far looks like an easy fight.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
And then Brimstone. Clive has learned the Brimstone, the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release right trigger and X for a violent explosion. Hold right trigger and X longer to increase explosion size and strength. Press A at any time to cancel the charge without triggering an explosion. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try.
activate the active time. He's changing the landscape, that's for certain. Is this why the fight was so easy? Whoa. Like a railgun shooter. Looks fun, at least. Titan Lost? Titan Lost looks pretty sick, I will say that. Did he just destroy his own, like, tendril or whatever? How many tendrils are there? Oh, come on, I thought I blocked that. Fruit is tiny compared to Titan Lost. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Damage.
I've got you now.
pressing the wrong button so it
Ugh.
This thing's so long. That at least did a good amount of damage.
You're mine.
Can he reform his arm? I don't know. I don't even know where his eyes are. Is it those like circular areas on Titan Lost in space? That was an okay fight. It felt long and tedious. Ooh! Are we falling or something? Taking a while. What is that?
From the Mother Crystal. You can do it.
Whoa, what's going on? Titan slain? Is Titan really slain? Earth and Fury, semi-priming requires the channeling and corporeal manifestation of ether contained within a dominant's body. In Hugo Kupka's case, this produces crystalline formations that act as reservoirs to be drawn upon to provide the energy needed to maintain the priming, as well as to cast magics and effectively wield iconic abilities. However, such appendages may be forcibly separated from an injured semi-prime dominant, preventing the reabsorption of the ether contained within. Specifically for the Titan dominant, I'm guessing, since it's a Kupka for that one. Did he just make a flame sword? Oh. He just straight up became stone. And what's this?
do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
From stone to sand, exact revenge. Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon, north of the Isle of Ark, or Ash.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
I mean, if he's second command of
Should the
dragoons,
Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault,
didn't he have a lance
our
or
soldiers
spear?
would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Alright, I can't even save. Alright, so one more cutscene and then I'm calling it. Oh, never mind, no cutscene, just time to save. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Alright, let's save right now. And I am going to call it a stream, so thank you very much. Thank you very much everyone who joined. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, but let's see. I will be streaming at the very least either tomorrow or Friday. Maybe both. But who knows. Anyways, thank you everyone and see you guys next time. Bye.